5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. LFY turn to ban.
Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Game 2 between LGD.Forever Young and OG. I'm ODPixel, I'm here with Fogged, and we're into the draft, and no surprises here. OG first ban, say goodbye to Inflame Nature's Prophet.
Makes sense. He had probably the best Nature's Prophet performance I've ever seen. That being said, the game was less than 20 minutes. But that was damn impressive by LFY.
Yeah, it really was. He ruled the lane, he knew where to be. He was there each and every time.
He just bam. I think the thing is, this hero against OG in that off lane, it's amazing because OG tends to have like a pretty greedy safe lane. So if you're ever able to have like that type of hero which contests in that manner, it can really cause a huge problem for them. And yeah, it made sense. Good ban. They played it incredibly well with the Nyx as well. And this time the Nyx is left. If OG wants to take it, they kind of have to right now because LFY will take it in the first two. So it's all about the trade. Nyx, Night Stalker.
What is that? I mean, do they want to go for something similar? Are we going to see like the Shaker again? Or something different? I'm a little bit surprised that I feel like we're seeing less of... You know, OG are no longer the team that wants to just get Jax on like the Earth Spirit and such. Yeah. It's just not... Even though we are seeing other teams have great success with a hero like that, and we know Jax is a little bit of a god with it.
Yep. It's still a hero that's... It's risky. It's okay, sure, but it's a hero that's not winning like everything. I think he actually has a losing win rate. I'm pretty sure here at the group stages, but we've been seeing him. Yeah, we've been seeing him rise. I think they have to take the Nyx here. They go for the Night Stalker instead. So we were saying the Nyx or the Night Stalker. I think LFY will just take the Nyx anyway.
Absolutely, Arfu. He's a bit of a magician on it.
Yeah.
We saw it last game. Pre-4-minute arcane boots.
They do like variety, though. That's the thing. These guys like to change up their drafts a lot.
I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe they might want to grab like the Visage as well in this opener. Something that they do like to have and may want to take away from OG.
Yeah, the thing is that playing the Nyx into Night Stalker is a little bit different because it's that vision game. You know, Night Stalker is very good versus Nyx, not only with that vision, but he can also man up versus the Nyx inside of the in the 1v1 kind of matchups or when they meet each other in the rivers.
Well, taking the time here, LFY. Going into the reserve. But yes, indeed, as we were mentioning, this game very important for OG. They have to win this to have a chance at upper bracket. They lose this game, guaranteed lower bracket. Not a place you want to be. Being sent into that first round, best of one, of course, on the main stage here at TI7. A very scary position to be in, and a position that OG themselves, I'm pretty sure, would not have expected to come to this tournament and ended up in. But straight up, LGD.FY, you say they like to switch it up.
Like to switch it up.
Spirit Breaker Puck's their opener.
Say picks. The Spirit Breaker is a hero that can match the Night Stalker.
Yep.
You charge him, of course, you get the vision from the nighttime wherever he's going. Other than that, yeah, you can just follow him around as that support who can actually stand toe-to-toe with the Night Stalker, not really caring. That's probably what they were thinking. Like, Afu likes to play those heroes that whatever other 4 he's playing against, he can actually just stand there and trade right-clicks with them. Where Nyx Assassin versus Night Stalker, trading right-clicks isn't really the most optimal because you both have such high regen, and Night Stalker, of course, wins that in the nature of damage.
Yeah, and Puck, of course, being a very popular hero. You know, we're seeing a lot of teams open up with a Puck +1 opener in the drafting phases.
I like the Spirit Breaker for LFY too, just because of how fast-paced they were that last game.
True.
They did not let down at all. That's like Spirit Breaker breeds on that.
I mean, both these heroes, the Puck and the SP, definitely. You know, if this could be a 20-minute game, these are heroes that can do that kind of stuff. A lot of action that they can offer in the early stages. OG, quick to grab the Dazzle, something that we saw in the hands of LFY last game. DDC, of course, working some magic.
That hero also has a super high win rate. Only some of the more top teams are picking it, but overall this hero has been really strong because he has you know, it's a lot about lanes right now in this group stage. It's all about like who can win the lanes, come out ahead in the lanes, and then after that, it's of course like about the team fights and stuff. But
Yeah.
right now, OG making that adjustment. They're picking less greedy lanes. The last game they had some pretty greedy lanes and they got punished heavily. This time around, they're addressing that factor.
Turn to ban.
And that's a ban there that you need to make. Taking away the Death Prophet, especially if they aren't going to play it themselves. You know, we saw obviously OG last game, trying it out with No Tail in the mid. And obviously themselves wanting to go for something different as they didn't have that much success with it. But you can't leave the opportunity for
10
LFY to take
seconds
it. They,
remaining.
again, as we're saying, you know, this team that wants to run at you, if
5
they're
seconds
getting the ball
remaining.
rolling with the Spirit Breaker puck, Death Prophet being thrown on top of that, they're going to be taking racks even quicker than they did last game. It's not going to be their Terrorblade. Will be banned out by LFY. Let's see what else they want to take. I believe but PL was also the ban in the first game. Batrider will be the one to be targeted.
Still focusing on that Batrider. This time they don't have the Nyx Assassin, so it makes more sense. But yeah, they just have a lot of respect for S4's Bat.
And OG,
10
I mean, you look at some of the
seconds
heroes we had last game. I mean, do you get to a point where you want to ban out the Morphling, or is this a hero that you should be able to draft with preparations for? Or was it that scary? I mean, Monet, you know, he obviously did look like a beast because he got a lot of space. Granted, it wasn't like they tried to really shut him down.
He got
and
all the
turned
space
it
in the
around.
world. Yeah.
He really did get left alone. But
There's heroes that are similar to the Morph is the thing. It's like, you know, the anti-mage and stuff like that. Morph's a little bit, he can do a little bit more in the lane because of the damage from waveform. But I don't know if you really want to ban that. That's the thing. It's like we were saying, LFY has so many substitutes of heroes. It makes it super difficult. It's like, what do we really want to ban? This one makes a lot more sense because they have the Night Stalker on their team, and we've been seeing a lot of people versus that Night Stalker, they pick up the Lycan to benefit from the darkness with their Howl. And it fits very good with the Puck and Spirit Breaker, those heroes that have a ton of catch, which allows Lycan to actually lock somebody down and eat them alive.
5
well, one of the
seconds
heroes we
remaining.
saw being banned out last game by OG was, of course, the Ancient Apparition. I mean, this is another game where AA could work out quite nicely with Spirit Breaker and Puck making things happen around the map. Also, to have something to sort of put an end to this dazzle sustain that OG are going to have in the fights could be an opportunity. But as you said, you know, it's very hard to predict what LGD.Forever want to bring in, as they are in such a power of position. As we mentioned already, of course, secured top spot. They really can do whatever the hell they want.
That's, yeah.
And probably still win the game.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
They're changing heroes up a lot. They have not picked Spirit Breaker yet to this point. So this is right away they're picking it up. You know that they're
Turn to pick.
not experimenting, but just feeling very comfortable. And they take the
Visage,
Visage for themselves this time around.
nothing too out of the ordinary there with that pick.
Hope this is a core Visage for LFY. That'd be cool. We've seen an EG attempt the core Visage a few times.
Yeah,
but
good
LFY, I
old
don't
Artsor.
think that we've seen them do that yet. Don't know if we will. I think that's more than likely the support hero,
5
but
seconds remaining.
so they have good ways to deal with like the backline already. The Visage familiars plus the Puck to be able to find the Dazzle. Like, if they find that Dazzle, the birds plus a Puck coil, it's very hard for Dazzle to really do anything in those type of instances. If of course the Visage is able to get 6 at a good time.
A very nice lineup to sort of kite up the Night Stalker as well. Just
Yeah.
having that Grave Chill, being able to benefit off the boost.
A ton of damage
Yourselves.
as well already from LFY's draft.
Oh, I love it. I've been waiting to see a Magnus game. I know we've had a few. It's had a pretty good win rate here, I believe. I believe it is in the
Yeah.
80%.
Paired up with Nyx a lot. I think we saw LGD run
Yeah.
it a couple times with PA and a couple other heroes. But yeah, it's a hero that's been kind of forgotten about a bit from a lot of teams.
It's not. I mean, already looking at the 3 heroes of LGD.Forever, it's not a game where you think this is an easy to find the RP match.
No, definitely not.
It's going to be tricky. I mean, as you mentioned already, with the familiar scouting things out, it's not going to be easy to find that. But and especially now with the Venno being
Venno.
thrown in once again, so you would imagine that they're picking this Magnus because of the cause. You know, OG are going to pick something that will benefit off that Empower.
Yeah.
And, you know, as we saw, you know, if they can sort of hold off this early aggression from LFY, draw the game out, and they have these cores that they're ready to take it on, they've got a chance. And anytime you've got a game with that Empower benefit, it can do a lot. But you have got to get past that sort of 20-minute mark, which LGD.Forever not going to let them easily to do so. And there we have
For the
it.
Ember. So Ember versus Puck to get those Searing Chains versus him can be quite nice. Doesn't really benefit too much from Empower, and well, it can benefit a bit from Empower.
This is nice
yes,
with the slide.
sure.
It's nice with the slide. Yeah.
And with the weave, so he's gonna have to go for more of a physical type aspect for that Ember then.
10 seconds
I think it's looking a bit greedy, to be honest, though, from OG in comparison to what LFY's got, especially because of the way they punish greed.
I mean, the Ember's nice, I guess, in the sense that at the moment, the only thing that's going to cause slight issues is the silence from the Puck. Otherwise, this Ember is out of there. He can play a very free game. I imagine with the Ember pickup as well, we are going to see Ana back in the mid lane on this hero almost certainly, and No Tail
I would imagine so,
will
yeah.
go back to the safe lane. So I think already I like this more than what happened in Game 1 in terms of the picks. Void to be banned out by LFY. So another hero that would have benefited from the Magnus buff. And another hero that's kind of good at slowing down the game, especially when LFY are going to be grouping up, trying to break the high ground, almost certainly at a similar pace that they were to last game.
10 seconds
Someone that can put a bit of a stop to that.
Alright. Right now, OG's deep push is mostly just the Magnus Shockwave. They've got, Dazzle Heal, but that's not really great deep push. You can kill creep waves a little fast, but not great. So I'm still a little worried. I'm worried for OG. I mean, it's probably just because of how fast that last game was.
I think everyone's worried for OG after Game 1.
Yeah. It just feels like it just feels a bit greedy to me. That's the thing. Is when I'm seeing these like high, fast-paced heroes on the side of LFY. So they go for the PL. They're going for that late game.
Yeah, they're really, as I say, trying to capitalize on the fact that the lockdown isn't
minimal.
really there from LFY. As I say, there's a silence. Sure, if you get them as good luck with the RNG on the breaker. Familiar stuns are always something you certainly have to bear in mind, but they're not going to be there until a certain point of the game.
5 seconds.
LFY, maybe with this last pick, I'm going to be picking a bit of a harsh lockdown. We're expecting it to be Mone's hero.
Yeah.
Super, almost certainly once again playing the Venom mid. Inflame taking the Puck off lane.
Yep.
Unless do you want to try out the Visage Core, which it's always a possibility.
We'll find out right here.
Oh, that
looks like Monet's hero.
Monkey King.
That's a very good hero to deal with the PL.
Oh,
PL is good versus PL is one of the best heroes versus Visage though. That's
he's going to build Battle Fury as well, isn't he?
He's probably going to build Battle Fury.
He did it. I missed out. I heard the rumors.
The Owen Battle Fury
I heard
craze.
the rumors. The Battle Fury
God.
Monkey King. And if there was a game to do it, yeah, with the PL. If he does it, Mono, you beautiful man. But we'll see. We'll see indeed.
I'm hyped up for this game.
Yeah, it
It
could get messy.
Yeah, I think it could get messy. I do like LFY's a little bit more this game, but OG does have very elusive heroes, and if they can take it to the later stages of the game, as long as LFY doesn't go crazy in that laning phase, I think OG's got a pretty good chance. But LFY's draft is looking pretty scary just for pressuring. That Spirit Breaker Puck, I mean, that's the same thing. Like the thing is the PL, Dazzle, and Night Stalker, this lane is much stronger, but
Sure.
Spirit Breaker and Puck could still punish that a bit.
And I think as well with OG's lineup, I'm much happier with the hero player combinations you have. You know what I mean? It Fly Dazzle, Jarek's Night Stalker, S4 on
S4 Mag. I mean, that's no one else could you ask for?
And Ana Ember, No Tail PL. It just seems a lot better than No Tail Death Prophet and Ana Sven. You know, just their comfort on these heroes.
Right there with you.
It's a lot better. But at the same time, LFY, the same thing certainly can be said. And Monet, the mastermind on the Monkey King. Inflame, he showed us what he could do on the Nature's Prophet. A hero like the Puck that has a lot of higher potential in terms of flashy flare performance. We can see what he's going to do as we get into this game too. Once again, OG need this win to have a look in at potentially getting into a tiebreaker situation for the upper bracket. It doesn't guarantee them that spot, depending on the outcomes of the other games. It may be irrelevant, but if they even want to have as little as a chance, they must win this game.
Yep.
But it's going to be tough. If any of you guys are tuned in, LFY did dominate OG in Game 1. We've had a few stomps in the group stages, but that was definitely up there.
Oh, that one, I mean, that was, like we were saying, it was 1,000 gold per minute.
And one of the most surprising stomps as well, because a lot of the times we're seeing it between these teams that we kind of go into the matchup expecting them to be at different tiers, but for OG to get beat down that hard, it's quite something to see.
I'm just happy, Owen. We're getting the chance to see the safe lane Monkey King. Me and you did not get to do that other game. I barely even got to actually watch any of it, so I'm hyped up for this.
See how he plays it. As I said, last time, I don't know how many times Money's brought it out. Definitely the once, at least with the Battle Fury.
Check for you really quick. I'm pretty sure it's only been once. I know Fnatic and a couple other teams, or I'm pretty sure only Fnatic's actually picked it. And Liquid actually, I think, grabbed it once. But yeah, they've only played it once on Monet with that Battle Fury. And it was versus PL.
Patience from Zone.
It was, wasn't it? It was.
It was definitely
so
versus
all
PL.
the stars are aligning for that that mystical Battle Fury Monkey King.
Owen is probably the most happy person. For those who don't know, Owen loves Battle Fury.
It's best
We'll
time
get that out of the
year.
way.
We'll see if it happens.
So they're dodging.
They're
actually putting
avoiding this lane.
S4 top to get a 1v1 versus the Puck so that he can actually get something. I think
Okay.
they're probably thinking if it's a Monkey King versus a Mag, S4 is going to get super shut down. And they really need S4 to have a game because he's their real team fight. Everyone else is not team fight. The rest of them all need a lot of time to get online. S4 is all of it.
I mean,
in comparison to LFYs.
The thing is as well, though, that bottom lane, I feel, is still not going to be an easy lane for OG, you know what I mean? Once there's a couple of levels on the Monkey King, PL is a fairly squishy hero. Sure, you got the Doppelganger, but the range of the Boundless Strike is going to catch you post-jump.
This
Jerax
is just
is
zero
there.
armor, though.
True. Yeah, if they can try and punish the heroes around him.
They're actually dodging it right away. They don't want the Monkey King versus the PL.
Oh, they really want him against that Magnus.
Yeah.
See if he can even make a play. I mean, they've got him and the Puck now up on the top lane. We'll almost certainly, you say, expect to see Inflame tag team back out to the bottom.
I would imagine so, yeah. I think I
Yeah.
think Dazzle makes it too hard to be when you're tri-laning against. When you're on, like, Monkey King has 1 armor, with a poor man's shields, Visage has 0. It's pretty scary to lane this, but now they might actually just put this as a tri-lane. I don't even know if they need to change this one, because Monkey King versus Magnus is fine 1v1.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. And you're getting the solo experience in this hero that certainly relies on getting those early levels quick if he wants to start making the movements. And look already, Boundless Strike and S4 down to very low health. Does have the preparations for this lane. You know, he's coming to it with multiple tangos and the salve ready. And we'll see how this one pans out. Bottom lane, that is certainly going to be where the majority of the action is. This 3v3, trying to make a bit of a go onto Dazzle. They're going to charge through as well onto this, but Arfu's held back by the Void from Jerax. Notel trying to force back DDC.
Big heal bomb.
Doing a lot to Inflame there.
Ooh.
But he will orb himself back out to safety.
I love me some good old-fashioned try versus try. All about maximizing the lane and using your regen properly. So let's take a look how the regen is for both teams. They have a lot on the Puck and a lot on the PL, but other than that, nobody else really has too much. Charge coming out onto Ember mid. They've got the level 2 Gale.
Yeah, he is surrounded in the tree
That's
line.
a DD as well.
That is going to be your first blood. Arfu to take it. Quick with the movements. Pulled it off early game on the Nyx Assassin in game 1. Game 2, he's in the right place at the right time. Season opening, he takes it.
He always finds the right move. And now he's going to go back to base. Going to have the Orb of Venom finished up. He's got level 2 for the Greater Bash too. So he's just going to be keeping those moves around the map. And Fly, OG are trying to make the rotations as well. They want the Dazzle to be matched up versus that Monkey King.
Straight away though, as soon as Flyer heads up here, DDC is there with the response. Mid lane, Anna able to get the solo kill onto Super. Moves in with the Flame Guard, catches him away from the creeps with the root. And no escape, so this time, big kill there for Anna, getting that solo action.
Buying his boots before he died, and Super does not have boots, so he's just able to walk him down.
Do have a charge on Anna though. They're going to look to try and punish him off the bat, but it is a charge straight down mid, so Anna should be able to back off as soon as he sees it with the creep on the high ground. And he's actually going along the river. This could be okay. With the root, he's fine. Did just have enough mana for it.
Oh,
Gale's
Gale.
actually going to miss as well. Nice juke there from Anna.
Has to juke that one.
Was expecting it. No messing around from it.
Lane's going infinitely better for OG this time around, of course.
This first 3.5 minutes looking much healthier than game 1 did. Arfu for the bash. Get it there with the
Bottom
first
lane.
touch. Bottom lane. No tail and Jerax move in with the silence on the Puck. There's no escape for Inflame.
Jerax getting the level 2 Crippling Fear. People don't expect that.
Same time, top lane though. Monet moves in onto Fly. S4 will find the kill onto Monet in response, but
Yeah, kills
S4's now
everywhere.
in trouble. Arfu charging in, letting the gap be closed for DDC. There's the bash. S4 taken down. So they find Monet, but it does cost them both of their lives in that top lane. 3 for 3. A lot of skirmishing, but as you say, definitely more even on the field in comparison to game 1. Both teams finding the action and finding the farm, as we can see on the CS. No one really falling that far behind the other side.
Yeah, this is really good for OG in the start, because I would say that their lanes are a little bit weaker, and they're getting the matchups that they kind of want, making these rotations happen. Look, it's 4 minutes and we've had 3 lane swaps happen. PL moves bottom, PL moves top, Mag moves bottom. changing it up all over the place, trying to make sure they get those matchups. So it's that important. Ana getting galed up mid. Some harassment coming out from Super.
Let's see if they get a chance to go up top. Mone's in the tree lines. He is level 4.
2 points
with
in the tree
R2 here
dance.
as well. They can certainly try and go for them. No-Tail's relatively low on the mana. Doesn't even have enough to throw a Spirit Lance out. Will have a doppelganger. Fly and No-Tail aware of Monet though, as they do see him jumping from tree to tree. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Super again moves in with the Gale, finding these solo kills. Both taking each other down. We saw Ana do it, and now Super's the one to find some action. Monet will finally jump back down, missing on a little bit too many CS. Well, instead, he really wants to go back in. He's hoping that DDC is going to be able to bait these two through. There is a bit of a wraparound from the river. Yeah, Jerax looking to get involved from behind.
They knew that he warded there.
Yeah,
they're going to
straight
get
up.
the ward right away.
4 heroes from OG up on this top lane at the moment. As straight off the back of that respawn, Ana's actually TP'd up to the top lane.
They still haven't seen him either. They have a mid ward.
I mean,
They see the Remnant, they see him
Remnant's
come back.
There we go. Was trying to look for the opportunity to get himself involved, but I didn't quite find it. Not too much time wasted though, as he's back towards the mid. LFY still hanging around top. Monet seeing if he can get a chance to jump in. There's the charge forward. They're looking to go for Fly, trying to go for the easier kill. Monet jumps forward into the midst of all the heal bomb though. Just destroys DDC. There's the Boundless Strike coming through, but Fly holds on to the grave. Now going for the TP. Is there the bash there? There isn't. Fly gets out. Monet to be brought down as OG play that perfectly there. I mean, we saw LFY.
Mid lane Super as well, getting skewered back by the hasted mag.
And he is gone as well. OG there with some quick kills in succession from top straight to the middle lane.
This Dazzle pick is going to be just going to be owning. Because yeah, low armor heroes like we were talking about, Visage and Monkey King, very low armor at the start of the game. Those heal bombs are extremely threatening. And it's nighttime, so during that nighttime, the Night Stalker is able to do a lot, and Jerax is already making it work. Level 4 on him, level 4 on the Dazzle too, and S4 has Arcane Boots with level 6 already. So very good start coming out. And now the smoke, they're trying to make another rotation and punish Super. Super just ported mid.
Let's see if they can do it here.
They actually are able to find DDC, it seems.
They're going to try and move in upon him. He has got backup though. They actually had the damage to bring him down with the Remnant forward from Ana. They're going to get the chains onto 2, and again with the heal bomb, they take down 1. Now Arfu looking for the returns. He charges in onto Jerax, but straight away Jerax just turns with the Void and the damage just ticking out from Ana's Flame Guard. They pick up another. OG doing it here so far in game 2. 8-4 as they lead in kills. Super's trying to find Ana, forcing him back up to the high ground, but Jerax comes back in to be a little careful, tickling around with this. They're playing right around on the edge. Ana will TP out. Fly as well, should just about make it. Arfu unable to close the gap onto Jerax. So again, OG get themselves all out. In fact, Ana straight back from the base, going forward, looking for Super. The Flame Guard bringing him down. Now Ana's got to be careful.
He's got mana for 1 Remnant.
He should be fine with that 1 Remnant in mind, unless he gets mass bursted down. It's going to be close. Oh, doesn't make it.
Had to use the chains to try to get further away.
Yeah, he just got a little too antsy there as he came straight back in a little early after, you know, without fully regenning in the fountain. Just thought that he could see an opportunity to take down Super's Venom.
He's trying to keep that aggression because right now his Flame Guard, they can't really burn it off. It takes time for the things to take top lane. We might see an aggressive play. Oh, he tries to cut the tree. Yeah, there's no real good way to burn the Flame Guard quickly just yet. Once the puck gets involved, then of course there will be with the Soul Assumption too. But for the time being, no. In Flame this time around, a little bit quiet. Just the nature of the matchup. He's just farming into the puck.
That is something as well. I didn't think of that, but of course you always see which the doppelganger PL is because of the number on his head, don't you?
Oh yeah, you do. That's a good point.
So that's pretty tasty.
Yeah. Oh, Apu trying to go for an aggressive charge onto S4 with the puck.
He's gone.
He's dead. Ana all over the place. He's a space maker. So that was the first coil expended and unable to find a kill. Put some pressure on bottom with S4 and Ana.
They have got the chains. Looks like they don't want to try and push too much maybe now, but now Ana to get charged quick with the root though. Nicely done as he holds back Arfu. S4 does have the skew and the RP. They could try and find something. And they are just going to keep Inflame pressured as they pop that shockwave out burn through those raindrop charges.
Burn those raindrops. Monet with the 3 points in the Primal Spring. It's the best scaling AoE spell that he has. Bit different than we've seen a couple other players do, but I think I saw him do this as well last time. Some variety in his build.
Fu again, eyes onto Ana. Ana does find that invis rune. Maybe have to pull something off with this. Fly soaking up the experience in the middle lane. Trying to get himself towards that level 6.
We've got level 6 on Visage now. Pretty sure they want to go for a smoke up and go for some pressure play. Try to get a kill maybe on the PL. It's a bit tough, but they'd like to shut him down. Here we go. The pop TP stop.
In. Yeah, in
they're gonna
flames
go
there.
with this. They've got Coil online. They've got Visage Familiars. This should be enough to bring down
Ana
the
is coming up
PL.
though. Ana's in the neighborhood. Does have that invis rune. If he heads up there, could do a good effort trying to turn things around. There's the Primal Spring forward. They're going to look to try and catch out Notel, and indeed the Coil catches no one. They do get the familiar stun onto Jerax, but already OG backing up underneath the tower. Notel is going to be chased down by a Soul Assumption, but he lives, he's fine, and now the return comes in. Ana's there, goes forward, Sleight of Fist to bring down Monet. May pay with his life though, as DDC and Inflame look to finish off the kill, but with the Remnant across, he's going to get himself out of there, and OG lose nothing and bring down Monet.
Very uncharacteristic mistake from Inflame there. Popped the Coil after the doppelganger went off. It was like a good half second after the doppel went off too. So missing that kill and having to expend high resources and losing Monet. Good response by OG.
And once this happens, space for S4 Magnus down on the bottom lane.
Yeah, he's just farming. They're actually just making the adjustment now for the lanes. LFY that is. DDC just gets walked down by the Jerax Night Stalker.
They do have a charge onto Jerax. We'll see if they can punish this. Ana's in the neighborhood. Didn't quite get the chains out in time. They do have the familiar stuns. There's the first. In comes the second. LFY trying to bring down Jerax. Where's that bash? It's not going to be there, but it doesn't matter. They do have just enough damage as the familiars come back up.
Jerax was dominating. They're actually able to get a decent streak coming up for the Visage with those familiars.
Look at this down bottom. Monet's eyeing this up. S4 starting to do a bit of deforestation as he hunts for the Monkey King. Shockwave to connect as well. S4 really putting on the pressure. He's nearly managed to take this tier 1 tower. Monet is going to jump down at the same time though, mid lane. Ana getting charged upon, super committing the ultimate.
Oh, Monet's very dead.
They do have Arfu in as well, but Ana turns. Nice chains onto 2. Ana should be fine here with the remainder of the Flame Guard. Getting himself out of there in a deep bottom lane. S4, Notel moving in, takes the kill. Ana will be fine as he just TP's back in time. Fortification comes out, but OG will stand their ground down bottom and do still claim the tier 1 tower.
Big concerns coming out for LFY. The Monkey King's getting shut down so heavily. Only not even 3,000 net worth. OG's doing a great job of just following him around the map whenever he shows and keeping the punish. Not slowing down at all.
Should be okay. In fact, he's going to give a bit of a beating to one of the familiars. DDC will drop it down. S4 very close to the blink. 1,600 gold on it, and they're going to, well, that'll help a little bit. I believe the money did go the way of Notel though. Still, plus 100, always tasty. DDC now going to be gone upon as well. 2 times with the familiar stuns, holding back the 2 of them. Jerax looking to try and chase this one down here. Has another void. There will be a charge upon him. Can it save DDC in time? Yes, DD. No, he ticks out. Notel getting the kill there, I believe, with the Orb of Venom damage from the illusion. Now they'll look to punish. They get the first kill. Again, the Waning Rift silence a little bit too slow. The Dream Coil will still connect though, and Notel could not get out. So LFY do pick up a couple of kills off the back of OG getting deep space elsewhere across the map. Ana takes a tier 1 tower.
Looked like some indecision coming out from Notel and Jerax. Notel looked like he wanted to back up, but Jerax committed, so Notel follows and they pay with 2.
Oh,
Ends
and
up not really
he's
being worth
doing it as well. Monet is definitely going for the Battle Fury build.
Versus PL? Definitely.
Definitely. I mean, but I guess the first indication as well was the fact that, you know, Monet on his Monkey King, he goes for the treads rather than the phase, which we normally see, obviously, phase a little bit better for the laning situation, you know, to try and get that chase down, get those Jingu Mastery stacks up. Yeah. But if you're building Battle Fury, if you're looking to farm, treads, it's always going to be the better decision.
Yeah, I think overall, like, if you're playing like this core Monkey King wants to just be in the midst of the fights, having treads is just better than the phase boots, because they make you tankier. They make you have more mana pool, which you really need as a Monkey King too. Top lane, they know Monet's going to be farming here. They're looking to get aggressive. Mag has Blink already.
Oh, can they catch him out here? Yes, they can. They have the vision. They can't see up in there. They've got to bring him down. They do. They'll just RP. No messing around from S4. catches out the Monkey King. Inflame trying to play around with Fly. He does not have enough damage to bring this one. He's trying with the Dream Coil, but OG's there to turn this one around. They do bring down Fly, but they are going to be able to punish these heroes. They get the control onto the Spirit Breaker. Arfu down. So despite even when LFY had the opportunity to get the kills, OG's always there with the trades. 15 minutes in, 15 to 9.
They are
looking a lot better in game 2 for OG.
Yeah, they're playing really smart. They're making sure it's like every time Monet shows on the map, they just start bringing 3 heroes toward him. They're like, don't let him try to recover. Do not let this Monkey King have a game. Because they can...
Mid lane.
It's getting out to mid lane.
Just accepts his fate there. Dragged back, brought down, OG with another.
They're hemorrhaging kills all over the place versus this boosted travel on the Ember Spirit. OG just playing way too fast-paced compared to LFY at this moment in time.
Notail nearly has the Diffusal Blade complete.
So LFY now probably wanting to sit behind the Monkey King a bit. They might be expecting those kind of rotations coming out just because of how often they've been happening. So maybe with the puck sitting behind Monkey King waiting for that aggression to happen, and then they can turn it around.
I mean, it's going to be such a late battle for Fury on Monet.
Yeah.
That is the thing. Not even with the money to pick up the first component yet. They are certainly going to need time. And even at that, you look at OG's lineup, Ember, PL, Magnus. It's... You know, I love the Battle Fury, but I don't know if it's enough to deal with that. No matter how late you go.
Yeah, because they're going to just start accelerating their farm so fast with this Empower. Like, we're already going to be seeing Diffusal coming out for Notail, Ember Spirit as well. We have Maelstrom at a relatively fast pace. And yeah, S4 is just going to keep empowering them. And when the game slows down like this, it benefits OG more because of that. LFY, we were saying, they have the better team fight if they were able to come out of lanes ahead because of the nature of their lineup. You know, Puck, Veno, Visage, these 3 examples right away, compared to OG's, which only technically had the Magnus at that point. But now, they've already got Mag Blink. Everyone else is pretty much online as well. Very hard for LFY to actually match up directly versus them now. So it's recovery point. They have to split up their resources and try to catch up. That being said, though, Jerax looks like he's going to be brought down here.
Flame will take the tower up top, and indeed LFY creating the space and control around OG's jungle.
OG has been stacking Ancients. How convenient. Would you look at this? The Empower. They just cleared 1 triple stack, and now another one. Notail up to level 12. Right after that Diffusal Blade was finished up, and another 1200 gold.
So if LFY can get away with anything more in this top lane, just trying to get control of this jungle. As they do remain up top. Monet to TP down bottom. Has to be careful about it. Doesn't really want to go in on his own, as Ana can definitely turn and bring down this Monkey King at this stage. +1 might be able to do something, but it's top lane where they are sticking around, keeping the pressure on this tier 2 tower. Arfu will be focused. Notail moving in with the Diffusal Blade. Arfu quick with the charge out. There's the jump forward.
RP.
S4 cuts him off, brings him back.
That's on a charged unit.
Very fancy done. Bottom lane, good silence. Do they actually have the damage and control to finish him off? It doesn't look like they do. Throws out a Remnant. There's the jump across. Has another one. And Ana is fine. Blinks away. Despite their best attempts, they don't catch him out. They do still lose that bottom tower. LFY continuously being kept behind this game.
At least they forced some reaction top. Got about half damage on that tower. So they were trying to make some space for the Monkey King. Got a little bit. His net worth went up quite a lot. He's already got the Perseverance now on way toward that Battle Fury, but still they're in recovery method. 6,000 gold lead for OG. One thing is that OG's lineup doesn't do Roche crazy fast. Maybe if they pick up a Medallion on the Dazzle with that double Empower, they will be able to do it faster, and then LFY needs to worry. But they have good ways to check inside the pit, be it Orb or Plague Wards or Visage Familiars. They're actually smoking up behind the Venomancer, expecting that OG aggression. They know that RP's on cooldown. It's still daytime for about 1 more minute. So they're trying to get something big out of it. Just waiting near the high ground. They're smoked up on the low ground.
I've got the blink on him, Flame.
His smoke breaks. He knows somebody on high ground now. It's
going to be very hard for him to get the jump. He's going to go and scout it out. Moves up to the high ground. Immediately rooted and silenced, though. Inflame in trouble as they fully focus him. Will juke out the shockwave with the phase shift. Now the Dream Coil and the Ultimate Super comes down. Again, another root, though, onto the puck, and the puck is gone. Inflame down. Notail ready to chase down DDC with the Diffusal Blade. Finds the Visage kill. OG take 2. They may not be done yet as they jump forward. S4 looking to cut off Super. There will find the vision for N0tail to close in once again. OG chasing down with the heal bomb from Fly. 3 kills. Nothing that LFY can do in response.
And now it's not, they use the darkness, but it's also about to be nighttime, so it's a big swing in momentum for OG. And LFY struggling to find the situation where they can actually get those kind of kills. Tends to be usually Apu like leading the charge in most of their games. This time he is not really able to as a Spirit Breaker versus those chains. Very hard to gank these elusive PLs and Ember Spirits. Trying what they can to make space for Monkey King to catch up, but paying with too many deaths.
OG will back off from that mid lane. Apu eyes on N0tail on the bottom. Is not going to want to get involved with him though in a 1v1, at least at this point. Hood now picked up on Jerax as well, so huge amounts of LFY's damage output to be negated. I mean, physical wise, what is there? It really is just the Monkey King.
Yeah,
and the
familiars and Monkey King, yeah.
Yeah, everything from the Venom and the Puck going to be made close to redundant once he has that Hood active up. Jerax, of course, has been playing this very nicely. We saw at the start how much he's been involved with 6-3 nade. Very, very nice movement from Jerax. Back in the early days, we talked about how Apu would look to mirror it, but the way that this game has gone, Jerax has been able to do so much more this game on the Night Stalker than Apu has on the Breaker.
Definitely. Apu got the first blood, but Jerax then afterwards, you know, he getting the Crippling Fear, early level, just been moving really well around the map too, reading just where LFY is going to be going. And yeah, OG, during all this downtime, like we said, they're going to continue stacking Ancients and farming those Ancients with their double empowered melee cores. LFY, position toward top, OG throws a scan.
That's a jump from Ana though, straight away onto DDC with Jerax there as well. The familiar stuns, are they going to be enough to hold them back? Doesn't look like it as they chase down DDC with the Flame Guard and the Sleight of Fist from Ana. Another easy kill for OG. Get one of the familiars as well. Extra plus 100 there for the side. Mid lane, Monet could be in a bit of trouble. N0tail trying to close the gap. Monet jumping across. They try and break the trees with the doppelganger. He should be fine though now. N0tail kind of held back. Super's there. In fact, N0tail's thinking about maybe going for this one. He wants to doppelganger up to the high ground and chase this down. He's looking for the Venomancer. Super does get the ult off in time. Can they punish N0tail, who's got incredibly deep? Anna's there to back him up. They're trying to get the ult off, but the silence just come out, and Monet and Super are gone. Double kill for OG as Ana just cleans them up. He's going to get DDC as well. Triple kill for the Ember Spirit.
I want to see Ana's damage output there. He just literally instant killed them as soon as they went in. N0tail does drop, but Monet trying to use his Wukong's command, and Ana just kills him before he's even able to get it off.
Did not get a chance at all to get that ult off.
Look at that, 3,086 damage in that short span of time.
Yeah, Ana going ham.
Being able to jump in with the Sleight of Fist and with that power still on him, that cleave damage.
I mean, we said at the start, I was looking forward to this game, seeing Ana on the Ember rather than the spam, because this is a hero that Ana really can pull out the plays on.
You know what else happened? So those ogres actually walked from the medium camp into it as well, so he actually cleaved off of the ogres too on top of them. So a little bit of bonus damage there for Ana to bring them down even quicker. But yeah, they're keeping all the aggression up. They're bringing the fights to the Monkey King constantly. Every time they see him on the map, they're just trying to go. But
here we go.
Battle Fury's online.
Battle Fury's online. 23 minutes and a little slower than maybe Monet would have hoped.
Quite a lot, yeah.
But this is when things change. The Monkey King has his axe.
I'm pretty excited for it. I haven't gotten a chance to see it at all on Monkey Kings. I got a glance at the highlights and a little bit of that game when he did play it last time, but I want to see it myself.
Let's see what he can do with it.
Yeah, he's still, of course he needs the recovery method still. They're quite a ways behind, 10,000 gold.
He needs to not die at the start of the fights, which is, it's quite a hard ordeal.
Because he's squishy. It's a low armor hero, and you're playing versus double in power. These physical heavy bursters versus Monkey King is always one of his big concerns. He hates playing versus the likes of like PA, Ursa, these heavy physical damage dealers because of that. Yeah. You can throw Ember and PL in there as well. But now at least he's going to be able to clear waves out faster, so that's something that LFY was kind of lacking. It was really only the Puck who can just naturally 1-2 burst the lanes out. Now he can not only have to use Primal Spring to push lanes out, he can naturally just auto-attack push them quicker.
top lane. Eyeing up Anna, but
He's got Lincoln's
not really one that you can go for.
1800, level
But
17.
Anna, he's going for you. He's looking for DDC. Does he just straight up get this in the solo potentially? He may have upset
gets
the mark.
stunned up.
They are going to look to try and turn. Does Duke out the soul assumption, still has a remnant back to safety, of course, and Anna is out of there. But Monet will save DDC with his presence, making sure that Anna doesn't stick around for the kill.
LFY is not really trying to take big engagements. You can see the difference of the pace. They're like, okay, we're still in recovery method. Let OG come to us. We're not going to go to them just yet. And now it's level 18 on Ember. 15. Everybody on OG is actually pretty high level. 13, 14, 15, 18, and 18. You can take a look at that experience graph. It's almost a 15,000 experience lead and approaching that 12,000 gold lead for OG. Makes it a lot harder for LFY to actually take fights.
Manta style, fully complete on No Tail.
S4 goes for the skewer. He actually going for, you notice the Aether Lens on the mag this time around. So that extra mana regen, so he always has the mana to use all of his spells, and some increased range on the skewer and blinks. It's pretty useful. All of his spells do benefit from that. So Monet really needs the BKB for them to actually try to take fights, but still, 11k deficit. He can get brought down very quickly because even with BKB, very susceptible to that physical.
A lot of ways they can go for it, yeah. See the plan at the moment, just maybe trying to cut off these creep waves on the top lane.
Super.
S4 jumps in, skewers Super back, and Super is gone. S4 quick with the catch.
This time around, the Veno is not working for them that they would have the way they would have liked it to. 4 and 6. He's spin the punching bag a bit this game so far. You know, the concept that they wanted to have with it, of course, the Plague Lords to defend.
No, just jumps
Another
in
skewer.
again. S4 finds the opening to rip DDC out of the base. They do get the 3-man Trinco. Monet moving in, thinking about getting the Wukong's command up, but he has to be careful. There's still an RP from S4, and S4 just brings him down, takes out the Monkey King.
He's down for 50 as well. This may just actually be a Rax for them to be able to siege. They have the heals from the Dazzle.
Flame's trying to slow them down here, but he himself now in trouble. They surround him. He has got the phase shift. Blink still on cooldown though. There's the root, there's the silence. Inflame down as well. OG turning up the heat. 27 minutes in. A GG is called. They will secure game 2. Despite the insane beatdown from game 1, OG are able to turn the series on its head. Pretty much pull out the same one hit.
They made it work. The way that they... I think the laning phase was the biggest thing for me. Their adjustments that they were making, trying to make sure that Magnus was matched up versus